Y'all, it's your boy, Coach Carl. Mr. 58 is the new 28. And I appreciate y'all logging in. And when y'all log in, please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that like button. Them the only two things I ask of y'all. Hit the subscribe button so y'all can be up here every time I get up here. And hit the like button so the algorithm know that we are over here working. We are putting in time. This is not a false. This is correct. This is not false. This is correct. We are on point, yo. What's good? What's good? Had to go check the mail real quick. I ain't expecting nothing, but I still had to check it because I heard the box. So I appreciate y'all hitting the like button. It's like I got more likes than I got subscribers. Come on, man. Hit that subscribe button and let's keep this thing popping off. And when y'all get a chance, y'all get bored for the day, this is what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to go to my channel and look for a video called, Surviving the 60s. Surviving the 60s. If y'all know me, y'all know I got a Christmas present, right? And my Christmas present was a set of 60-pound dumbbells. I ain't never worked out with no 60s. I worked out with 50s. That's the biggest weights I had in my house is 2 50-pound dumbbells. So I made and went and got it. My son got me a set of 60s, and I made a whole routine for him. Man, them 60s is no joke, bruh. Hey, look. Oh, man, that junk crazy, ain't it? This me, shorty. Hey, look, man. Hey, look, like my man said back in the day, lift him or wear him like a bow tie. I didn't want that joint to be around my neck when my wife came home. She'd have been like, what's going on? I've been laying under a 60-pound. Them Jones is big, man. Real talk, man. Real talk. I'm strong, but them Jones is big, man. I won't play. You can't just throw them up. I threw them 50s up, man. I threw them 50s up. Like them 50s ain't mean nothing to me. That's why my son said, I got to get you some more weights. Because I got 3s all the way up to 50s. You know what I'm saying? And then I never went past 50 because 50 was hard. I ain't go past 50. He said, I got to get you some 60s. I was like, oh, Lord. He got me some 60s. And I'm like, man. Dude, them 60s ain't no joke, bruh. Them 60s ain't no joke. Them Jones the real deal Holyfield, man. No joke. You can't play with them. Them grown man weights. I don't even think I'm old enough for them. Hey, look. I don't think I'm old enough for them 60s, man. I need to be like 10 more years. I'm too young. I'm still got milk behind my ears, man. Them 60s was real deal Holyfield. Man, you can't play with them. Hey, look. Believe that. Am I a relative of Dwayne Johnson? No, man. I wish I was. Hey, look, because I'd be able to help more people. Because Dwayne would have helped me and I would have helped somebody else. We're going to pass the buck. As they called it back in the day, we're going to pass the buck. He going to give it to me. I'm going to give it to somebody else. Look, but I like that wrestling. When the Rock was in the ring, though, that's when the Rock was the Rock. Hey, look, man, I appreciate y'all getting up here. Make sure if you're up here, you hit that like button. And if you ain't a member of the channel, please subscribe. And if you ain't heard the conversation already, go watch this new video I dropped online today, and you get to see your boy go through some real work. Because that work was not, I won't playing. That work was real. To pick up them 60-pound dumbbells and do that workout, that was just the beginning of the workout. That's how I started it. With shoulder shrugs, single arm obliques, and then one arm bench pressing and 2 arm bench pressing. Then I went from them 60s down to 25s for my curls, shoulder press, down to 20s for my wrist curls and all that, down to a 25, and that's for squats. Then I hit that floor and did them 200 push-ups. Then I put that 20-pound vest on. I do 200 push-ups. I do 40 pull-ups, 40 chin-ups, 40 dips, a 10-minute plank. Then I hit that crunch routine. And when I got done, 3 to 5 miles out the front door. Today I ran 4.61 miles in 8 minutes and 3 seconds per mile. Then I came home, did 30 minutes on the live stream, and now I'm doing 45 minutes on this live stream. So we're going to make it happen. You need to get you some 60s. Hey, them 60s that wake you up, bruh. Them 60s will wake you up. You can't even. Hey, look, when the boxes came in the house, I couldn't even lift the box. I didn't even know what was in it. I had to kind of roll it over so I can get my hand under it and lift it up. I was like struggling. I was like, what in the world? And then when I realized what it was, dog, this that look I had. That's that look you get. Like, you don't know if you're going to be able to do it or not. That's that look. Hey, look, all jokes aside, man. Hey, look, I'm home by myself all day long. I'm home from what time I get up in the morning, about 6 in the morning, all the way up until 5, about 4:45 in the afternoon is what time my wife get home. And when my wife walk in the house, I didn't want to be laying on the floor with that 60-pound on my head. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. Yeah. He sent me a pleasant surprise. He in the army. He's my oldest son is in the army in Germany. And he work out like I do. He put that work in. And he was like, yo, I got something for you though. And I was like, what you got for me, dog? I got something for you though. I'm like, oh Lord, I don't know what that means. He said, I got something for you. And I was like, here you go. Me, him, and my youngest son. My youngest son is 31, and my oldest son is 33. We all kind of do the same thing. So it be that kind of work though. These guys don't be playing, and I don't be playing. So we all kind of put that work in. This is my oldest son right here, CJ. He cut up too, just like me. He work out just like me. He got 10 years of karate, 10 years of boxing because I put him in it. And I put it in it. I was teaching his class. He was a young buck in karate, and I taught the class. I was the one that taught the kids class at the karate studio. I did really well with the kids. And these are both of my sons. My son CJ is the one that looks the tallest. The one that's closest to the front of the picture. All those are trophies that them dudes had. We probably had 80 to 100 trophies in my house between both of them and me. We had a bunch of trophies, but we put that work in. So you miss your pops, man? Hey, look, man, I miss my pops too, dog. My pops was judo, and he was a MP in the military for a while. So yeah, my pops was a real deal, man. It's where I got it from. But you know, hey, look, man. Hey, look. As much as people prepared me for stuff when I was growing up, nobody prepared me for that. Nobody prepared us for losing family. I lost my mother and my father before I was 46 years old. They both was gone. So, hey, look, it's terrible because they don't prepare you for that. They prepare you for everything else. Show me how to get in debt, how to get out of debt, how to buy cars, how to buy houses. They prepare you for what to invest in, everything. But nobody ever tell you that your mother and father going to die someday and you're going to be like under 50 years old. And I feel like at this time in my life, this is when I could have did best for them. But they don't prepare you for that. Yep, they don't prepare you for that part. So you know, when you go through it, you got to prepare other people for it. Cause somebody else that's under you, they don't know what you know. Hey man, I feel you, dog. Well, look, one thing we know, we got each other. Cause you know, if you log in, I'm gonna be here. And when I log in, I expect to see you here. It ain't for nothing else. Just so we could talk, so we could dialogue. Cause this is a real world we live in, bro. This is a real world. I mean, they tell me when you turn 40 years old, you start looking at the obituary, you start seeing all your friends. Almost everybody I went to high school with that was in my circle, they're not here no more. I'm losing them quick too, bro. I'm 58 years old. By 58, their bodies can't hold on because they've been doing. You can't do wrong, but for so long, your bodies can't hold on. So with that being said, man, you know, hey, look, I try to preach to the young group. You don't want to go through what I went through to get to where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, I always get a bunch of suckers that come up here, man, and when I do, I just get rid of them. You know what I'm saying? Because people just want to get up here just to make comments about nothing. You know how it go. You got a bunch of people that realize from looking at the count that my channels be getting 7,000, 8,000 in live stream. So they just want to be seen by somebody. I ain't mad at him, but I ain't gonna keep him up here though. Say, do I live in Newport News? No, I was born in Newport News. I live in Hampton. I grew up in Newport News though, but I live in Hampton. Back at my 9 to 5, I enjoyed being off for 2 weeks. Hey, look, man, a lot of them been in that same situation, Delta Roots. Hey, look, today was a reality check. My oldest son went back to work today. He been off. He went to do, you know what a CQ is when you do captain's quarters, you just kind of do a 24-hour shift. He did that on the 28th, but he been off. He was off 9 days. He came home for 9 days from Germany. He went back to Germany on the 24th. He got there on the 24th in the morning. And then he did 24th through the 27th. And on the 28th, he went in for a 24-hour shift. And then he went back. Today was his first day back to work. Full day. So, yeah, he was like, yeah, I'm back to the basics. Was I ever in the military? Nah. I got 2 sons that was in the military. One in the Army, one in the Navy. Now one works for the government and the other one's still in the Army. I spent my whole younger life wanting to be a Marine, bruh. Couldn't get in when I wanted to get in, and by the time they changed the policy and was gonna allow me to come in, I owned a barbershop. I had got married I got married in 91, opened up my barbershop in 92. My son was born in 92, and in 93, the guy told me I could go in. By that time, I was already rolling with my own life, so I ain't do it. Did I ever fight in the projects? I never lived in the projects, but I fought growing up. You fight. That's part of life. I lived in the hood. I ain't living in no projects because I lived in a house. I ain't never lived in an apartment my whole younger life. My mother and father always had houses. No joke, I stopped drinking and smoking and hanging out for a couple of weeks. Man, I'm like, tonight, Tony T, it feels good because I'm picking up with the throwing down teacher. Hey, look, I stopped drinking cold turkey. I came downstairs and dumped out a 40 ounce of Coke 45, and I'll stop drinking. When I go to the club with my wife or these little social events, I get a bottle of water. They were like, what you want to drink? I get a bottle of water. Bruh, it'll feel good to know I'm in control of my whole life. Say barbering is a great career. Barbering is an excellent career. I tell people all the time, man, I made a lot of money as a barber. A lot of money as a barber. Has the best therapy sessions in the barber chair. Hey, look, I used to cut this guy who was a counselor, a psychiatrist for the VA hospital. He used to come and get a haircut once every 2 weeks. And he said that was the best time of his life to come get a haircut by me because he got to leave all the problems alone and got to sit in my chair and tell me his problems. And I used to always joke and said, I wish I could come and sit in your chair. Say you're in the corps 5 years running. All we did. Hey, look, that's what it was, man. That's what it was. I wanted to be a Marine, bro. I grew up wanting to be a Marine. I had no other plan. I figured I graduated from high school in 1986. I was going straight in the Marine Corps. I passed everything, the physical, the test, the written test, had a job picked out and everything. And then I went in the room when they tell you to put your heels together and spread your feet apart like this, and they pulled 5 of us out of the line. I didn't know what it meant. And then I went in this room and the guy grabbed my foot and he pushed in at the bottom of my foot and something on my heel, and then inside the center of my foot, he said you have you have no arch. No, you have flat foot on one foot and no arch on the next foot. Wouldn't let me in. Gave me what's called a permanent low enlistment. And I didn't even know what that meant. I thought it meant I could go get a doctor's note and bypass the whole thing. And he was like, nope, you can't get in. And this was in 1986 because he said a lot of people were getting out in 86, 87 on disability for flat feet. The boots had killed them. They didn't have those new boots then. Them Averex boots and all that, they came out like 88. But by that time, I didn't know nothing about it because I had already went to college. I went to barber school and opened a barber shop. And then I was cutting this guy who was a recruiter. And I was just telling him my story. One day he get to saying, well, this all you ever did? I said, yeah, man, I wanted to go in the, and I told him the story. He was like, oh, they changed that law now. You can get in there. They got different kind of boots. They give you a waiver with a boot, a different kind of boot. I'm like, ain't this some crap? But he said, I can get you in now. I was like 25 years old. I was like, man, I can't go in there. I just had a son. I got married last year, had a son this year, just opened up a brand new shop. My shop was big. My shop was 2,400 square feet, 9 employees. So, yeah, you can't just duck out on folk like that. Say, that's a great skill. I'm getting into getting me a shop. That's what I'm talking about. Make it happen, Captain. You can do anything you want to do. This your world. Certain people can be barbers, social skills, patience, and love people and have passion for your craft. Hey, look, that's what it is. I had passion for what I did when I did it. It was all I knew. But I knew how to make, if it's gonna be what you do. My father told me if you're gonna be a janitor, be the best janitor. Don't just be a janitor. Be the best janitor. If you're gonna be a barber, be the best barber. And that's what I was. I cut 100 hairs a week, probably for 20 years. Yeah, so I did what I had to do, man. It was my job. My job was to see if I can get to the next level. I got to the highest level you could possibly be in. I was cutting people that was stars. I remember when Flavor Flav and um what's called what's the other, the S1Ws and all them came to my shop when they had a show here. I remember when let me see who else came to my shop. Well, Allen Iverson, he came in my shop as a kid. Cut a lot of people like that. Tony Rutland, people that made a name in basketball, football, baseball. I mean, I cut a lot of people I probably don't even know who they were. Somebody say T.O. versus Shakur. Hey, look, I'm going with, all right, man, the fight's gonna be tight. Let's don't get it twisted. It's gonna be tight. But the thing is, Shakur got the better boxing game. T.O. would have had a better boxing game, but his mouth game outdoing his boxing game. So if he just be quiet and train, but T.O. wants to be he wants to be that kind of guy that gets a little bit of money in his pocket and become a politician. He want to tell you everything that everybody could do, what's wrong with everybody in the world, and how boxing should be fixed, etc., etc., etc. He don't focus on boxing, let the other people do their job. He try to do their job. With that being the case, he don't focus enough on boxing. Yep, they say kids are not married and all. They see deploying, you deploy. I understand that. That's why I didn't want to go in. At the time, man, I mean, I had a lot of responsibility that my wife couldn't take care of. I had just got a shop. I hadn't even had the shop a year when the guy came in because my son was born the same day the shop opened. So it was one of them deals, man, where I was like, nah. My whole reason I wanted to go in is I was single. I had no kids. I wanted to go in. And you know how that went. You're not single no more and you got kids. Because I don't believe military is in my opinion, is not for a lot of married guys. And it's definitely not for a married guy with kids. Yes, sir. Man, this is me, shorty, man. Hey, look, I feel what you're saying, dog. Somebody say show abs. Hey, look, just look on my channel. Go to my post. You'll see me up there flexing some kind of way. AI was the real AI. Hey, look, AI was the AI. That's what they should have named AI after, Allen Iverson. He was a beast when he was a beast, dog. I watched him in high school. Watched him when he was in the 8th grade, slamming on people. Is my music on YouTube? Nah, man. This was way before then. You might be able to find something under the name Cool Call, but that was way before. When I was rapping, dog, I came off the label in 91. The internet didn't even start. The internet, I don't know, the internet ain't been around that long. Facebook, I was on MySpace. That's how long ago it's been. But yeah, man, it was fun when it lasted. It was fun when it lasted. Say your sensei said the N-word. Hey, look, man, it's just a word now, man. Don't get it twisted. Unless he white and you black, then that's where the problem started at. Because he gonna get mad and he gonna call you the same thing again. It all depends on how thick your skin is. Hey, look, this me, shorty, say you about to go to sleep. What time is it where you at, dog? It's 4:10 p.m. where I'm at. What time is it where you at? I'm 23 and need to find a new job. Been out of work for a few months now. Job market is crazy. Got an interview Wednesday and hoping I get it, God willing. We're going to pray for you. We're going to pray that you get it because the job market is crazy. That's because of all the stuff that's going on. A lot of people lost their jobs, so the jobs that were available, now the other people are eating them up. So you got to stay in the game. Amos Jewelry, what it do, man? Hold up, missed it. Night Monkey 8085. What up? Since you last tuned in, hey, look, say you took my advice, left the deadbeat job, and trying to start your own job. Hey, look, make it happen, Captain. Is there anything online that I could do to help you out? I could tell people about it. So whenever you get it popping, or if you got something you could ship out or whatever, I'll tell people how to find it. You know, Night Monkey 8085, man, don't leave me out. Let me do what I do best. Hey, look, I know I've been talking for a while, but anybody on this channel right now want to see a good video? Watch a video called Surviving the 60s. I put it out a little while ago. It's called Surviving the 60s. It's me going through a workout plan this morning. It was the beginning of my workout plan where I did the heavy lifting. And I usually use 50s, but today I did the whole thing using the past 60s, and it definitely was a difference. When I got up off that floor from doing the floor benching, yeah, buddy, I realized right then that them 60s are not 50s. They are 60s. We must tolerate racism on martial arts. Also, sometimes I got called the N-word in kickboxing, amateur match. That's bad. Hey, look, man, I don't know where you from, bro, but they don't say that N-word out here too much. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where you from or what you doing. The 10-10-1. But, man, I mean, I don't know nothing about your country or where you at or what dojos you been in that be calling out the N-word. But they must be doing it. If they doing it that regular and they not the same color as you, then they kind of like, I don't know. I don't know if I would say they're doing it on purpose, but it don't sound like they're doing it by accident. Leaving work and heading to the home gym to put in that work. Jones Brandon, let's go. Hey, look, that's how you say it. Jones Brandon, let's go. Get that work in, yo. Hello, sir. I'm French, and nice to meet you. Hey, look, good job, man. I ain't never known nobody French before, but I know you probably can speak quick, and I can't speak it at all. Vending machine. I just need to find where to put it. I'm ready to invest in two. Oh, yeah. Hey, look, I had two vending machines, a soda and snack machine in my shop and in a hair salon. Yeah, man. You can make money off of them. Hey, look, that's what it is. It don't got to be a lot of money. It got to be some money. I used to do like $200 a month profit after I replenished it. Still $200 a month. And once the machine was paid for, I was good. You still vegan? I'm still vegan. I'm vegan for life, bro. I don't change. I don't see people tell me about a lot of problems they have when they go vegan. I don't have none of those problems. I don't have none of them. I wanted to lose weight. I lost weight before I became vegan. I became vegan in 2014. I lost 60 pounds in 60 days in 2013. So all the problems that people be saying they be having, vitamin deficiencies, I take vitamins. You know what I'm saying? I take vitamins. I drink plant-based protein. I eat vegetables, fruit, orange, and nuts. And I don't know nothing about all that other stuff that people be saying. They be having all kinds of difficulties. I ain't had none of those. I'm from Alabama. Oh, okay, Alabama. Hey, look, make it happen, Captain. I don't know, man. Are you African American and they calling you the N-word, or you, I don't know, or you just hearing it? I don't know. You gotta tell me the story. What color are they that are calling you that word? Say it in one sentence. I made it into. Oh, look, say you made it in the special forces. Hey, look, that's tough. That means you tough. Hey, look, I wanted to be there too, bro. I felt like I was made for that. That's why I said, man, before my life is over, man, I want to train. I want to train with some Shaolin monks at least once in my life. I'm in that kind of shape. Say when you was 5 in karate, I ain't never been called the N-word, but by nothing but my homeboys. They was like, yo, what up, Nick? What up, Nick? That's how I was. And we say, that's how we used to talk back in the day. But now, I don't say it now, but, because it's no need. I don't do it with them same kind of people. But, I mean, I ain't never been called nothing out of my name but stupid or dummy or ugly or something by somebody else. It didn't make no difference to me. That didn't make difference to me. Oh, you ugly. Okay, cool. I'll be ugly. You know what I'm saying? That's how I looked at it. What protein shake you got? How many grams? Oh, I drink 140 calories, 20 grams of protein, plant-based. I drink OWYN. That's what it says on the outside, OWYN, but it stands for only what you need. I drink chocolate, dark chocolate, OWYN, protein and greens. Unc, why are you staring at the cam? How am I supposed to read these letters, stupid? Hey, look, stop asking me dumb questions, man. For real, for real. They ask me why am I staring at the cam? How am I gonna read what's on the? They don't understand what a live stream is. People are writing stuff on the camera, and I gotta read it. Some people just saying stuff just to see if I'm gonna reply to it. I'm gonna reply to it. I'm gonna block you. You can't see that bike behind me. It's a Swin cold crate lowrider. 16-inch front wheel, wide tire on the back. Do you have a better digestion being? I mean, I ain't had bad digestion when I wasn't vegan. I didn't eat a lot of junk, man. I come from boxing and karate my entire life, so I didn't really eat a lot of junk. The only thing I ever done was drink. I drank beer, and the next thing I know, I had a belly, and that's pretty much it. I didn't eat a lot of junk food even back then. I like the occasional honey bun, but I mean, that was about it. And it wasn't hard to cut that out because I ain't eat it a lot. It's time to walk around that park and do like 150 get-ups on the playground instead of smoking and drinking my life away. Let's get it. Hey, look, I'm behind you, dog. I wish I was there with you. I'd be doing it with you. Where you at, man? What state you in? Here in Alabama, N-word is drop fluent. Hey, look, maybe it's a lot of people out there. But you still didn't tell me what denomination, what race you were, and what race are the people that's dropping it. Any recommendation for socks? I ran a hole in my sock after running 3 miles and had to run 3 more with no sock. Hey, look, it happens, bruh. And man, my recommendation for socks. I wear these socks right now that I bought. I believe they're from Walmart, and they are called Zonein. I don't know how you pronounce it. Zonein. And they good socks. I mean, they do what I need them to do. I like them because they tight enough around the ankle. They tight enough around the ankle that that the front don't slide to the front. If that make any sense. I'm born and raised Mississippi. M-I, cricket letter I. Cricket letter I. Humpback I. Yeah, that OWYN is one of the best shakes I ever had, man, because it's got enough of everything in it. I think it's like 8 carbs, and I think it's 4 grams of sugar, either 4 or 5 grams of sugar, but it's not bad, man. And I mean, I had some shakes that didn't taste like nothing, and I mix my shakes with just water. So if you can mix a shake with water and it still tastes like chocolate, yeah, you're doing all right. So where's my furniture? In another room. You don't have this. Where I'm standing at right now is my workout room. So all you see is workout equipment, parallel bars, a bench. On this side, I got pull-up bars, my exercise bike, my heavy bag. My furniture is in the other room, bro. We don't sit in the workout room. We work out in the workout room. What's up, Coach? Happy New Year to you. Power up. Hey, look, man. Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you. MD3, the sniper. Holler back, dog. Advice on dealing with minor anxiety. Hey, look, man, just pray about it. Slow down. They tell you, man, when you have an anxiety, you have to learn to breathe. It's called a 3-4-7 rule, where you breathe in 3 short breaths, and then you hold your breath for 4 seconds, and then you let it out in 7 short passages. Out, you breathe in through your nose, and then you let it out through your mouth. They tell you that it say it works. It helps you drop your blood pressure and stuff like that. It's called a 3-4-7 rule. Google it. But man, whatever's causing you anxiety, back out of it. Don't let people drive you crazy, man. Sometimes it's a situation. Sometimes it's a person. Sometimes it's a job. If you're having that much anxiety that is causing you problems, then maybe you need to make a switch of route. I knew people that, man, got anxiety every time they got ready to go to work. Not because they had to go to work, because they ain't like where they was working at. If that's the case, it's time to change jobs. There's always more than one way to do things. Mississippi is good. Some beautiful black women over there. Hey, look, man, ain't nothing better than a beautiful black woman. nice and sweaty. 2 times blacker than I am right now. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. I like them light, but I also like them so black that they look pitch black. Much love and God bless you. Hey, look, much love and God bless you. It's my girlfriend who cheat every time, but then get your new girlfriend. Hey, look, you don't got to put up with it. Just get you a new one. Why deal with the same thing over and over? You know you're dealing with it. It's time to move out. I appreciate you, Coach, so much. I needed that. Thank you. Hey, look, I appreciate you being up here. And remember, anybody up here that need to talk past the time that we online, you can hit me on coachcall757@gmail.com. Coachcall757, both C's, no spaces. Or you can go to Instagram and hit me on coachcall757 on Instagram. And those are personal inboxes that I can get back with you. And we can have some more conversations about whatever you got going on in your life. And if you want to fix something, I'm here to help you fix it. You ever styled wearing the logo on the side backwards? You ever styled wearing the logo to the side or backwards? Yep, all the time. Right now it looks backwards because of the camera. I hate working with people. Hey, look, you don't got to work with people. You can work from home now. They got so many at-home jobs. Google it. Google at-home jobs. Get on Indeed.com and find you an at-home job where you don't have to work with nobody. Let me see. Do you have any children? Yeah, I got 3 children. They're not little no more, though. My oldest son is 33 in the Army. My second son is 31. He works for the military. He spent 6 years in the Navy. Now he works on a military base. And my daughter is 27, college graduate. And she's actually worked for a company in Maryland. She works at a mortgage company. Hey, look, I try to be a real one, dog. That's the only thing I know. Real talk. You can't be something you're not. Only thing I know. People ask me how I give out so much advice. I've been through a lot of situations. Hold on a second. It's funny how I get mail, right? And the mail says that they reduced my interest rates on a car loan, but I don't own no car. Sounds like I have a fantastic family. Hey, look, everybody did what they were supposed to do because I did what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to raise them, and they tell you if you raise them correctly, then you're gonna get the best out of them. And I tried. They say that's always the sign, the telltale sign of how good of a father you are, how you raise your kids to be successful without you. Each one of my kids call home and just check on me. They call home and check on me. But they all doing their own thing. Thank God for small favors. Let's see. 1010 say they're older than you. Have I ever took part in a gang? No, I wouldn't call it a gang, but when I was growing up, I hung in a crew in my neighborhood. Wasn't called a gang back then, but we hung tight, though. We ain't had no jump in, jump out, blood in, blood out, none of that. We just all hung together. We grew up together. You mess with one of us, you had to mess with all of us. And most people didn't want to mess with one of us because it was too many of us. But, hey, look, that's the part they call it a gang now. you thicker than blood, they call it a gang now. And I ain't never been to jail or prison. I ain't never been locked up at all. It's just fortunate, man. All the stuff I did, I probably should be in jail right now. But I I was fortunate, man. God had a better plan for me, dog. Gotta keep drinking that water, man. Your body is 80% water. You gotta keep putting that water in there. That's how everything go together. Everything go together when you put that water up in there. But look, I hope y'all having a good time no matter where y'all at in the world, no matter what the weather look like. I hope y'all having a good time anyway. Bring in 2026 different than we took out 2025. Whatever you was doing in 2025 is in the rearview mirror. And the only reason we need a rearview mirror is to see what happened behind us. We going forward now. Say, bet I cracked some heads back in the day. Hey man, I only did what I had to do. And now that I'm grown, I ain't got to do that stuff no more. It's how I survive. Sometimes situations come your way you don't have no control over. Do what you got to do to survive. I don't pick on people, and not a lot of people picked on me. They say, hey, look, Aquafina water. I don't drink none but spring water. People ask me all the time if I drink any of the waters that's out here. Nah, I ain't got no reason to not drink them. I just drink spring water because it tastes good to me. I just rock with it. Say Mudville tapping in. What's good, dog? Beezy 5629. What's happening, homie? Glad to have you up here, dog. Man, y'all ever looked at your fingernails and it look like they need cutting, and then you cut them, and then about 2 days later it look like they need cutting again? They say you can tell you're healthy when your nails keep growing. But man, I don't want to have to keep cutting these Jones though while you jiving. I cut my nails low like this, man. I cut them low anyway, and they still be trying to grow on the board. Man, I don't need no nails. What I need nails for? I can scratch easy. Man, every time I turn around, I'm cutting my nails. But they say that's to let you know you're healthy when your nails grow. And man, sometimes I think they're growing like claws. But look, man, I hope y'all got a good day planned for the rest of y'all day. I hope y'all work out. I hope y'all started off the 2026 eating better. Just came back from the Dominican Republic. Now ready to get back on the grind, 300 push-ups a day. Man, that's what I'm talking about. Make it happen, Captain. It ain't going to happen without you. Look, preach that to somebody else. Preach it to somebody else. Make sure they understand why you doing it so that they'll start doing it. Show them the results of all that hard work and make sure they start doing it. That's what I try to do, man. I try to show people all the hard work. What the work do? What that hard work do? But look, let me get off this line, right? Because I got a lot of stuff I got to do. I've been running late on my dinner lately. So I'm going to go ahead and put that dinner in so it can be ready at 5 o'clock so I can sit down at 5 o'clock and eat from 5 to 6. But rest assured, tomorrow at 3:45, I will be back online. So any questions y'all might have, make sure y'all save them for tomorrow. Make sure y'all write them down so we can have a whole conversation about them. But look, Y'all be safe, dog. And holla at y'all on the flip side, because right about now, your boy is signing out. Holla. Peace.